Generally, we recognize time as an energy, but a very special kind of energy, very unique energy, which can neither be created or stored. It's simply used or not used. We also commonly understand time as having three phases: past, present, and future. But there's two other dimensions to time, which we're going to look at a little bit this afternoon: moment and duration. Philosopher Georgios Plana helps us to define these two aspects and their distinction with the following. Duration is related to the quantity of time necessary or available to carry out an action. Moment is related to the quality of time, which is greater or lesser in concordance with that action. Duration is the objective factor. Moment is a subjective, psychological, and therefore imponderable dimension. Okay, so this is quite an interesting, useful definition to help us understand a little bit why there is this elasticity to time, the way that we experience it, the way that things that we enjoy, things that we like, that we're enthusiastic about, can kind of capture us, and then suddenly the time is gone. Whereas, on the other hand, things that we find boring, we don't particularly like, which aggravate us, they can feel like they're dragging on forever. And yet, at the same time, as much as time may feel like it's incrementally going very slowly, we still can feel, almost paradoxically, that time has gone very fast. And in the midst of all this, we tend to be left feeling, ultimately, that we never have enough time. So understanding this dynamic helps us to understand how we experience it. That duration, as we're defining it, is the time that things take to happen. But the moment, as a concept, is our experience of that time. And so it really depends on our attitude to what we're doing, how we work with time, as to whether we will either experience only the duration, the horizontal length of how long something takes, or if we're able to tap into this concept of the moment, which gives us a slightly more elevated, perhaps more vertical experience. So that idea of moment is a greater depth, a greater engagement. We can say, in a way, perhaps there's a kind of a magical dimension to it. I don't know a better way to put it, because it's not logical. It's not a rational experience, but there's something transcendent in those moments where we feel almost outside of time.